Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. This is the Feminine Inquisition. My name is Tiffany. We're doing your reading for the month of June. I am happy that you are here. Thank you. And also, this is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any placements for other Scorpions that you're checking up on. This is going to be built a little differently than normal. So in the month of June, we have Gemini mostly and some Cancer. And Gemini offers us the wisdom of contradiction, which is the ability to hold two competing contrary ideas, almost contradictory ideas. And so they offer us the wisdom of contradiction. And so today I'm going to be asking the cards exactly what two truths we must manage for you at this time, at the same time, how they may be fitting into your life, what they bring and why it's important. And then the Cancerian aspect is what truths about you, right? Like why is it important for your evolution? So we'll just get into it and we'll go from there. I am using the Tarot of the Longest Dream for you. I'm using it for all the water signs. It is new to me, but also beautiful. So please only take what works for your life and leave the rest. You can always check your other placements, but if it does resonate, do let me know. Okay, so the two truths that Scorpio is facing, dealing with, holding on to, two ideas. Let me see the disparity. What's one and the other for Scorpio for June 2026. Okay, let's get into it. I'm just going to see what pops out for you. The first one. That's the Knight of Pentacles. The second one. Thank you. The Hanged Man. And the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. We're going to turn this over, even though it fell in its strange halfway upside down position. Like the new mat. I still need to get situated, to be honest with you. But, you know, here we are. I've got more space. I can take advantage of more space. Remember how big you are? Yes. Okay. Now, one idea is the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow, steady, definitely Virgo aspects here. Trying to keep your eye on the prize. No big steps, no big changes, just consistently going in the direction that matters. Hangman. That is a sudden shock. That is a sudden pause. That is a big slam on the brakes, right? Jerk the neck. Now, something has put you into this state where you need to regroup, reassess. I don't know what journey you were on. He's on a ship. I don't know what hole you think you may be avoiding. There's a big open trap door underneath him. And what you may have been waiting for previous to this moment, because this deck, it's giving me Three of Wands vibes. So, because there's 1, 2, 3, these 3 posts, and it just makes me feel with the ship atmosphere in the card that you've been waiting on something, and then it's kind of one delay after another. I don't know. The Magician here under the deck, it's suggesting that you are trying to create something. There is something that you're trying to bring to life. Slowly, steady, but then there's this sudden shock, and here's the Tower to support that there is this struggle between, do you stay continuing what you were doing, or do you stop, halt, and maybe change directions? Here, Magician meets the Tower. Whatever it is that you have created or began this manifestation with, the foundation that you were working with then, your understanding that you were working with then, what you wanted and how that was going to make you feel when it did arrive, all of that is changing. There is some wound or some distortion, some way that you were processing information before when you thought you needed that thing that you have healed. You didn't anticipate feeling differently, but something has definitely come to light for you. It might have to do with confidence, Knight of Pentacles, and also a sense of resourcefulness. Perhaps what you were trying to manifest, you were manifesting from a place of desperation, a place of need, that you weren't going to be well without it. And then here you are in this energy suggesting, after the Hermit, you've seen the light, 9 and 9. You understand that actually, I don't need anything. I could want, okay, but I don't need anything. And that's what I'm talking about. that right there, when you belong to you and you hold on to you, you don't need anything. So I love that. Saw the head of states coming through me. It's giving me chills. I love that for you, for anyone, for everyone. You can teach us all. And that's why I think that's the shift in this perspective. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. So where do we go from there? Right. Okay. Let's learn then. Let's see if that intuition is on point. Okay. What does the Knight of Pentacles have in mind? What does he steadily approach, please, and thank you for Scorpio for June? The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the Justice, and the Star. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Before, when we were going through what I was going through, the King of Pentacles was the shadow card. Right. Okay. So what you have in mind is spinning the wheel, taking a chance. There's an opportunity for you to seize. What it is that you feel you've come into the perfect timing. You have the perfect amount of knowledge. You've checked all the boxes. You've gotten all the licenses, and this is precisely what you've been building up to all along. It does have you at the center of it. It does have the genius in you. What it is that you'd like to create and show the world. The world's got your back. Natural order, cosmic order, karmic law. It's all here. And you're fired up about it. So this is a big process of putting your fire into the world, letting your light be seen by other people. And with the highest level of honor, highest level of integrity, belonging to yourself. There is so much power in this energy, okay? So awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Over here. Let's move this like this since we have more space here. And let's see what the Hanged Man is, okay? For Scorpio for June, why the sudden stop? Why the sudden halt? That looks like a very... Well, looks like a good endeavor. What happened? Why are we stopped? What's the Hanged Man all about, please? 4 cards. The World. Well, no, you close that out. The Ace of Pentacles. That opportunity for 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. In the month of June, something huge happens. It does have to do with your stability. I'm not sure yet if I feel like this world could be something that you did, that you initiated. But Page of Swords, I'm not sure. Look, the world is a graduation of sorts, right? There is a closing of one cycle, the world itself, world events, and tidying up something so that you can start another cycle. Baseline, okay? And here is this next cycle, right? This cup itself in the longest dream in this particular deck, this Ace of Pentacles for me is also like an Ace of Cups. It's like one and the same. And it's lovely. 10 of Pentacles, even better. Super. That 11th pentacle then turns into the 5 of Pentacles. And I got a Page of Swords here. The energy reduces a lot. The Page of Swords would follow back to the Justice if we follow sword for sword. And the Page of Swords knows so little compared to what kind of documents are in this divine order. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, the Fool. I'm going to leave that there for a second. I need a little bit more information about the Hanged Man side before we can go into the wisdom of the two combined. The nature of the spread as I've designed it for this month. But here and now, I'm just kind of curious what this is. Why the Five of Pentacles? Clarifying the Hangman, the 8 to the 10 to the 5. What is this? Wow. Okay. It says projections of what you thought happiness could be, meaning 7 of Cups to the 10 of Cups in this deck, because it's French. They give titles. It's written in French. This is 7 of Cups, called the projections, what we project onto other people to fill in the gaps in our stories, build up on unnecessary and unfair expectations on our best ideas about other people. Anyway, 7 of Cups. Do you know how to do that, Scorpio? Are you familiar with that? So 7 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, right? Yeah, building that dream. Page of Pentacles, depositing 1 pentacle at a time. Yep, I'd like to see that movie again. Yep, I'd like to see that movie again. Yep. And something about that, well, obviously it's not sustainable because it's not real. 9 of Pentacles is over here. Now, we saw the 9 of Pentacles already. So I just don't know what happens between where we were, where you were, where you will be this month, what you were working with, what the underlying energy force was, and then where it goes on this side. So let's go to the before, okay? I need to learn a backstory. You can't just take me to the middle of the month, Spirit. How am I going to help Scorpio? It's not possible. Not possible. And then I have these cards which are so difficult to pick up. Okay, so trying to learn for you what happens, okay, the buildup, maybe at the time that the pentacle arrives, maybe the time that the world is enacted, maybe when the Hanged Man shows up. Show me the build up to the loss, the decrease in energy. Please share with me for Scorpio for the month of June. Can I see the backstory? It's possible. You want to be in my hand. The star. Can you not? Can you not? Oh, right. Everyone's so eager. Let's just wait our turn. Thank you. Just wait our turn. One more shuffle. Can I see the backstory? Apparently not still. Can I see the backstory of the 5 of Pentacles? Thank you. The Magician is coming out of my hand. Okay, just calm down. 7 of Cups. Okay, that's your energy. That's Venus in Scorpio. It's also the projection of the mind. 4 of Cups. Drinking from the made-up fantasy. 10 of Cups. Yeah, for sure. You were making it rain with that movie. Queen of all cups. So you were sure that you could trust this whale when it came with the cup. You were sure that it was real. You were sure that there was nothing that you were lying to yourself about. This was pure in all of its form. You were building something. You were working together. Yes, you were. But maybe you built that up and you guys were just friends. Maybe the other person just thought that you were friends. The Three of Pentacles is the bare minimum in terms of sharing time, resources, money. Yes, you can work on something together. There is a collaborative effort, but it is not, it's not romantic. Certainly not 10 of Cups-ish. So 7 of Cups 2 times has given me the clear understanding now that why you went into the Hanged Man, or why you'll go into the Hanged Man, or how the Hangman is part of this entire experience, because I still don't know yet where we're going. I will ask, is because you had projections of the mind. Okay, I will put those back in, and we will go here, and we'll just go back to the month, right? So this sudden shock will happen, yes. And what you thought were the 10 of Pentacles, now we know it's not some financial loss, but rather you feel very disappointed with what you were investing in. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You were building up the big idea for the reality. Reality, as you were trying to describe it to me, is Pentacles, not money. Okay, so where is this going? This shit show. Oh my God, Scorpio, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just funny. Okay, 7 of Wands. I need more. 4 of Cups. 9 of Cups. More cups, 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 cups. And the Moon. 9 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I do like that. I do like that. Okay. So 7 of Wands. First time. Oh no, we have here now the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, sorry. I think you're referring back to when you were amped up and you were building the dream. I think you're trying to redirect where that fire could go now and how you can put it into your own life. But I think you're also beside yourself. Like, I mean, just look at this guy. This is why I'm laughing. How can I? Yeah, he's just kind of like, wait, what? I'm sorry. So I think you have this sudden shock where you realize, fuck, I got so thrown off course. I got so inside my feels, and there's a bit of embarrassment, and let me get my shoes back on. Let me pull my pants up. Let me just fix my face. And I think that, it's embarrassing. Even if it's just you being embarrassed by you, it's not like you need to tell anyone that, and not seeing that it's other people laughing at you other than me. It's just that there's this moment, this deep moment of silence. Like, yep, all of that happened. That really happened. And yet there is an ownership. You are grown, Scorpio. You are grown. You can do this, right? If anyone's going to navigate what it means to invest emotionally in something that wasn't what it presented itself as, and you gave more than you were meant to, you can own that. And the Moon is there. And I think it's important that the 9 of Cups precedes the Moon, because there is this ability for you to know that your waters are strong enough. You have done enough in this life as you see it's up until now, that you are satisfied with yourself. And so whatever it is that you were so quick to respond to, that movie that you were playing, whatever was triggered, that you decided to go off into a fantastic place of dreamland, you're not upset with you, because you know that you couldn't have your full contentment, your full joy, and own everything about filling your own cup if you didn't hold on to that imagination, if you didn't hold on to that fantasy. And so Yeah, you're telling me 9 of Cups, sometimes I'm fantastic. 9 of Pentacles, but I know who the fuck I am and I take care of myself. And so, well, we'll call this the loss, one of the losses, one of the many losses amongst my many gains. But you mark the books and you own it. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of both decks over here, by the way. That's Venus in Virgo. If you have Venus in Virgo, that is, you know, a pretty tricky placement, but that's the correlation for that card. If you hear my cat, it's because someone is freaking out. Let's see. Come here. You want to say hi? Let's go. Here. Just screaming your life away. Here we go. Check. Mike. Can you hear that? Can I get a meow? A meow? No meow, no meow. No meow? No. Okay. Whole lot of noise, and then she's got stage fright. What can I say? Okay. Let's move on, okay? I'm happy to see that. I'm thrilled for how confident you are. I think that this has been pretty concise. We know that you're going to go deep into the moon, probably do some rituals, work within your realm, you know. I don't have my phone right next to me, or I would tell you what the new moon and full moon dates were, and I of course should know that. But we do start this month with a full moon in Sagittarius. So this is probably a rippling off of the deep, brutal truths that moon offers, but it will continue to work to your advantage as you are unafraid and you are ready to get clear on your cup. Right. That's why you showed me the Page of Swords. Remember when I saw that? The Page of Swords. You're like, oh, well, okay. And so now I see. The Page of Swords is the fat of the blade, which is essentially a mirror, you know, looking into the face of what you have just done, said. Right. So for advice with the King of Cups, there you are at the bottom of the deck. Awesome. Pouring out that cup. I love that. Okay, this is the After Tarot in case you don't know. So the 3 cards for advice. Ace of Cups. Boom. Okay, that's pretty much your power card also. That's your ace if you have an ace. And the Queen of Swords. So now you're telling me, yeah, my heart is still wide open. My cup still does overflow, but boom, once again, I'm using logic on my side. I will keep myself grounded. I will make sure that I read everything. I will make sure that I ask the questions. I will make sure that I check the answers. I have learned too much to throw my experience to the wayside. And if it's not from any experiences previous to this one, it is from this one. And so, yeah, whatever it is that got you into this kind of trap, this kind of thinking trap where you were ready to live in fantasy, eyes closed, not seeing the red flags for what they were, not, you know, going deeper into what you were bearing witness to, whatever it was that you may have told your spidey senses, your intuition, beat it, I'm happy. You know, like, no, that's not what they said. No, they didn't mean it like that. Whatever little white lies you may have pressed on about, you're clear on all of it now. Okay. So I love that. I think this month is a little bit of a awakening, but not like in a spiritual sense, just more like a, God damn it. Anyway, you will get through it. Thank you so much for being here for this reading. I hope that something has been helpful. Do let me know in the comments if it did resonate, and also be sure to check your other placements if it did not. Always give a thumbs up, okay? If you watch it, always thumbs up. Until the next time I read for you, Scorpio. Ciao.